Welcome to the Beard Me That Beard podcast show. I'm David.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome to Poddeck mini number 15.
Uh-huh.
There's an episode deck. The episode deck card said, like, what's news in your industry? And Sam immediately said, unemployment.
I don't want to go through that news because it sounds sad.
You're not. You are doing something.
Okay.
But you're not.
I can't truly say I'm not working.
Gainfully employed, but you are employed.
Sure.
But
Gainfully
anyway,
employed.
so the Poddeck card, Poddeck from poddecks.com. It's an episode deck. It talked about like what's new in your industry, news, stuff like that.
David said
We should do news to us for 30 minutes.
extended of one of our favorite segments from the regular show.
And if it's a total failure, it is Sam's fault.
Yeah. So I'm plucking. Okay. So
We haven't read them.
we're going in blind, but I went to my usual site for weird news.
Pornhub.com.
Pornhub.com/weird news
/user.
No, this comes from Shepherd Express, and they just have a whole section dedicated to off the cuff, just
news,
weird, strange stuff. And I just picked from like the latest week that they have postings, and we're just going to see how many we can get through and just
in the next 28 minutes.
And just talk about stuff.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, go ahead.
All right, here we go. This is all dated from around the 15th of July. So is that today?
From the time of this, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. First story. Undignified death.
No.
What?
You forgot your headline.
Oh, yeah. Headline. Undignified death. I might have to do that for every single one.
Yes.
Okay.
100%, yes.
Undignified death. Here we go. Verbatim.
Desk?
Death.
Oh, I thought you said desk. I'm like, God.
Desk. Undignified desk.
Like not hearing or dead?
Death. Death.
It still sounds like
Death.
you're saying an F.
All right, here we go. This is verbatim. I'm just reading it. On July 3rd, Andover Township, New Jersey, police found a call about a dead body found under a deck in the town. Quote, the detective and officers began to check the area under the deck when they did indeed confirm a deceased human body was contained within the doghouse, police said, according to Law and Crime. 2 days later, Brian... What the fuck name is this? Brian...
What kind of last name is that? The fuck name is this?
Yeah, Brian the fuck name is this?
Is he
No.
related to William Dafoe?
Let me just back up. Let me get the guy's name in one take.
Fuck the name is this?
Brian Cheddar Hackenbrunch.
That is a made up
That's
fucking
a
name.
fake.
Cheddar?
Cheddar Hackenbrunch.
Brunch?
Brunch, excuse me. Not brunch.
Oh,
brunch.
That's better.
Cheddar Hackenbrunch, age 25, and Matthew R. Thomas, a regular human name, age 27, were arrested for disturbing or desecrating human remains, but not with murder. It appears the deceased was a resident of Hopatcong, New Jersey, who died from a, quote, medical emergency. Cheddar Hackenbrunch. I can't even say the name. Cheddar Hackenbrunch and Thomas placed the body in the trunk of a car belonging to the victim, then called a towing company to have the car moved to Andover. Then the two allegedly moved the body to the doghouse belonging to an unsuspecting family. Police didn't clarify the relationship of the victim to the suspects or any motive for their elaborate plan.
These guys definitely killed him.
I mean,
there's like no...
Why would you just move a dead body?
There's no reason to move a dead body.
It's either you killed them
or
and
you're
are
going to
hiding
have
it,
sex with the dead body.
or
two options. Both
there's nothing
illegal.
good going on when you
both
move
illegal.
a body. It's not just like, oh, we just felt like moving a dead body.
If Sam dies here, I'm not going to move it. I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah.
And be like,
there's a body.
This guy died. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean,
now
at the
get
very
him
least,
the fuck out.
I hope you would say, my friend died.
I'm going to say this guy
This
died.
guy died in my place.
Yeah, don't know him. Please get him out.
Okay. So we got to talk about these names, man.
All right. Shut up.
Matthew R. Thomas. Totally
Matthew's
fine.
fine. R. Thomas? Like
Matthew
ARTHO?
R. period. Like R stands for his middle name.
Oh, see, you were saying
Artemis.
I thought you were saying R. Thomas. Like,
No.
what the kind of name is that?
I know I say things
You
weird
said
here.
Matthew R. Thomas.
Yes, distinction.
You were
3 things.
It's like saying Long Island.
How long am I supposed to pause?
Longer than what you do.
Matthew R. Thomas.
There we go.
This fucking
Because
stupid.
you keep saying
Who makes
Matthew
the
R.
rules?
Thomas. Like Bill Murray.
Because I thought I was. Because I thought if you enunciate, if you emphasize the points where it's breaking, then it's fine.
You
Matthew
weren't.
R. Thomas. Matthew R. Thomas.
No, it just sounds like ART. Like it's a one name. Bill Murray and Bill.
It's Bill Murray.
It's not. There's
Shut
no
up.
Space.
Shut up. We're talking about these
But
names.
that's not even the worst part.
That's fine.
Shut up.
Shut up. And let me spell it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously I have. what the
Obviously,
fuck?
there's an X in there.
Okay, so
somewhere.
capital C H.
No shit.
I know, but hold on. CHEDA hyphen capital H
Got it.
ACKEMBRUCH.
So anytime there's a hyphen in a name, you have to say the hyphen.
Cheddar hyphen Hackenbrunch.
Now that's a normal name because
No,
I thought it was.
You
one
don't say.
name.
You don't say the hyphen. Have you ever
How do you
said
know
that?
there's a hyphen then? If you're reading it to, you got to let the people know.
No, you don't.
It's like Harry Potter. You must
There's no hyphen between
get
Harry
them
and
into
Potter.
the story.
No.
You know he took that his wife's
Listeners,
last name.
I got to tell you, if you're saying hyphenated last names while
You have
actually
to.
saying
If
hyphen in
if you
between,
are talking to them,
you're
you
stupid.
Must, you must.
no,
Yeah, it's a sign of respect.
no, it's
You're
not.
being disrespectful
No.
to a bunch of assholes who definitely murdered this person and then moved his body.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't
why tow
care.
a trunk?
Yeah.
So they to the trunk and then they towed the car to this other family and then somehow buried him under the deck without this family knowing.
let me go back over this.
How do you we're not going to get through many stories.
Okay. Deceased was a resident. I can't even say that name still. They died from a medical emergency.
Who's the guy that
They
died?
put
What's
him
his
in.
name?
They didn't say. They didn't say
Okay,
all that.
'cause he's dead.
Anonymity
It's
for the deceased.
Ongoing investigation, yeah.
Yeah, but they died from a medical emergency. Then they put him in a car and then
Towed it.
then put him in a literal doghouse.
And then
Yeah,
but that at someone else's house who didn't
in-
know they were there.
yeah.
How do you do that?
I mean, why? If you
mean,
weren't guilty,
Obviously, Sam.
Yeah.
We know the why because they murdered
yeah.
them. But-
Medical emergency.
but how
Medical
that-
emergency being they were stabbed in the heart.
17 stabs to the heart. Everything's a medical emergency when you die. Like,
Oh no, it's just a minor
yeah.
medical mishap
yeah, getting shot
where they died.
No, it's fine.
I think.
But the medical emergency was bleeding out.
Yeah.
because of the bullet. Yeah. Okay. How did the family not like
I don't know.
see them do this?
Did their dog also die recently? So
like-
they just don't check that doghouse?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, no. It says, well, wait a minute.
They put him in a truck,
They
then a
said-
doghouse, and then a deck.
Well, this isn't even clearing that up. It said, allegedly moved the body to the doghouse belonging to an unsuspecting family. But then earlier in the
found him on a
story, they
deck.
say they found the body under a deck.
They moved him twice.
So did the body move?
No, they moved him twice
I think they just fucked up saying they put it in the doghouse.
instead of a deck.
So they just said they put him under a deck,
Maybe
which doesn't sound better.
in Jersey they're the same thing.
I mean, honestly, this sounds like a New Jersey story,
I
doesn't
mean,
it?
it's Long Island, so
Say it
it's not
again.
Long Island.
Long Island?
So someone told me who is from
Long Island.
Long Island that it's not Long Island.
It's Long
Long Island. How you how
Long
you say words?
Guy, Guy,
It's
and then land.
He described
Long
it as,
Guy
as
land.
2 words taped together, cut up, and then stapled together. Long Island.
Why?
Listeners, anyone from Long Island, back me up. That's
It's-
how you say it.
you don't-
And there's no other way to say it.
Just don't say that word anymore
Long
because it's
Island.
making me frustrated.
Long Island. That is how they say it.
You gotta just
Long
stop.
Island.
Can we move
Like
along?
Ansa. Like my Sammy.
No, it's not like any of that.
All right, next story. Let's go.
That was dumb. That was a dumb story.
I mean,
All right.
was that the dumb story that you wanted?
No,
to
no,
do?
I
Okay.
didn't pick a dumb story. I'm
okay.
just going in order. Next headline. Headline, bad juju, question mark? All right, look, a
If this
normal
isn't about Juju Smith
a normal name.
I will hate this.
All right. Chris Langston, age 48, a metal detectorist. And That's not a real job. Oswestry, England. Oswestry. Oswestry.
Westeros.
In Westeros, England, stumbled upon a creepy find as he was exploring the woods near his home on June 30th. Langston first saw a pile of broken dishes, but upon further digging, he unearthed a clear bottle that appeared to contain urine, along with hair and a human tooth. That's a weird thing.
That's my protein shake.
According to Metro News, archaeologists say such bottles were used to keep spells and curses from entering homes as long ago as the 1600s. And then here's a quote. It's making me cry. I had my camera in my hand, and in the video, you could see me shaking as I just wanted to put it down, Langston said. I did a bit of research online and discovered it was a witch bottle. I went back the following day and placed it in an undisturbed part near the area where I found it and buried it, slightly just to avoid any bad juju. I did get a bit creeped out by it all.
I believe James Wan has his next Conjuring story.
Yeah, there we go.
This guy's going to die.
Yeah. Did you see the newest Conjuring movie?
No. Why would I waste my time with that?
There's a thing where, like, so basically the movie's like about
Spoiler
curses.
Spoiler alert.
It's based off a real thing.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
Go
alert.
ahead.
There's a portion of the movie where it's like the antagonist is like a witch type, and she's leaving like these like cursed little totems around nearby people, and they kind of
wasn't it a witch last time too?
Yeah, but like a living person. It's a living person.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool. That's better.
So it's like there's an actual face to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, this sounds like that. It's like, oh, yeah, we just have a cursed bottle. Is it a bottle?
A bottle of urine.
What does this bottle look like?
Tooth.
So they're saying this was a common practice in the 1600s. So is it like a mason jar looking thing, or is it like a water bottle, like a Dasani water bottle?
I'm gonna go with you know those flip top bottles that like have a
oh yeah,
like the two metal pieces holding the top, and you really have to like
okay, so a decanter.
That's a little different, but close.
Similar idea. It's got like that. It's not quite a cork, but it's got like a little thing where it fixes it in.
Is literally a waste of space.
Yeah,
because what you have to do is buy a bottle of liquor, open it, and then fill the decanter with the liquor that's already in a bottle.
It's
literally just because
it's just extra glass.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's so tight. Isabel's like, yeah, decanters are nice. And for a second, I was like, yeah, they are nice. And then I was like,
they're unnecessary.
But the bottle,
they're so unnecessary.
And then am I going to remember what's in it?
I know it's most of the time they're unmarked glasses.
Yeah,
so it's like
if
I can't tell
movie,
by the color, I don't know what this is. It could be acid
or clear. Or urine with hair and teeth.
Urine with hair and teeth.
But yeah, I have the bottle. I have a bottle that looks
a single tooth. It says a human tooth, not like dentures.
It's 100
or several teeth.
This guy's cursed. and what's his name?
Chris Langston.
Chris Langston.
A metal detectorist.
I'm not praying for you because I don't believe in that. But
how did he? Okay, well, clearly he wasn't doing any metal detecting when he found this. Because why would it have metal
that in there for a reason? So I'm thinking he was, and then
I mean, unless
they didn't say he dug it up. He found it.
He said saw a pile of broken dishes.
Okay, so
but upon further digging,
there we go.
But dishes,
metal dishes.
I was like,
there are metal dishes.
I don't think
in the 1600s they were all metal.
Okay, all right,
Can you imagine living in the 1600s when like people were being killed for like being a witch because they had their period? Like, insane.
I mean, if you're a man, maybe.
Insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much different now when people control other people's bodies. Next story, Sam.
Okay. Yeah. That wasn't terrible. That was just kind of goofy.
I know. Yeah. Bad juju, though.
Bad juju. All right. Next. Headline. Unclear on the concept. I'm already looking forward to reading this. The Bloomington, quote, Minnesota Police Department is having the books thrown at it after calling people who take volumes from little free libraries thieves. I don't know. This is probably gonna be a nothing story.
Like encyclopedias,
I guess
volumes.
Yeah.
Like
well,
letter
let's see.
A,
Let
B.
me keep reading. In early July, the department posted on Twitter, quote, "After some thefts from little libraries in our city, officers and staff came together to donate a bunch of books to the libraries. Now people can use and enjoy them again. But
They were stolen.
Fox News reported that people weren't buying it. How can you steal something free, officers?" One responder wrote. That sounds like such a Fox News thing to say.
I mean,
The BPD.
we can talk about Fox News.
I know.
if you
I was
want.
like, all right, whatever. The BPD also tweeted that someone had been taking the books to sell for profit, which also invited scorn. Finally, the department admitted that using the word theft was a human error and apologized. A woman from West Yorkshire, England, called in sick to work. Oh wait, is this the same
That
story?
just skipped over. Something.
Wow, there was no headline. It just went straight.
Wow.
That is an unclear concept. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't see how that's related.
Okay,
they were talking about Minnesota.
Someone stole some books from the library
But then they're arguing, well, how can it be stealing if they're
because you
free
can check them out. But if you sold them,
for profit?
I mean, they're not free in the sense that you can't just walk into a library and take a book.
Take several.
There is a system of checks and balances set up.
Well, I don't. Okay, I get all that, but I'm like, I don't appreciate the fact that they're referring to these places as little free libraries. It sounds demeaning. Well, you can have your cute little free library.
So I thought when you said that, I was like, this place must be hella small. But then I was like, why would a small city have multiple little libraries? Like
But-
they would have one. Maybe it's one of those like, have you seen those people like build like a house, like a tiny little
Oh, like a stand? Yeah, yeah.
And they put books in it and it's like take one and leave one.
Maybe, because now that I'm looking at it, the words "little free libraries" are all capitalized.
That is definitely what it is, Sam. It's like a stand for people just to
You
donate
think?
books, and
Well, I
someone
still think like
someone took all of them and sold them.
it's kind of okay. Well, then it's just rude.
Yeah, like it's a book. Like I buy books to support the publishing companies, not, but I buy books of like chefs and.
So really,
Cookbooks.
it's like it sounds like this police department was just making a story up, and then someone called them out saying, "Well, if they're free, how's it stealing?" And then they walked it back, saying that we shouldn't have called it theft. It's just an error.
All right, don't read the next one you got into because
Yeah.
it has no headline.
Yeah. So no headline for you. All right. I don't know what this means. Headline: awesome. With an exclamation mark.
Is this like the Miz or
I
something?
don't
from
know.
WWE.
I think we're gonna find out.
All right, here we go.
All right. About 400 couples gathered over the first weekend in July in Lincolnshire, England, for activities and entertainment, including an adult bouncy castle, a cigar lounge, clay pigeon shooting, and an outdoor theater. Oh, and a Mr. and Mrs. Swingathon contest, wet t-shirt competition, and fetish demonstrations.
Why does this sound like my next
I
vacation?
don't know. The festival was promoted to swinging couples through Fab Swingers,
There we go.
an app that brings together interested parties,
I am
Metro News reported.
Fucking downloading this app right now.
Guests enjoyed 4-person luxury yurts with hot tubs built to the local council as a private camping club. Sure.
What was the app called?
I'll circle back. Neighbors were mostly unfazed. Quote, "I would be the first to call the police if it was disturbing me, but if it floats their boat, then let them go on with it," one said.
Do you hear this, America? Do you hear this?
All right,
If
David.
children are not being, abused in any way, or people are not like, if it's not like if it's rape, let people have their thing.
I was gonna say, I was like, this sounded like a perfectly just forgettable story up until they mentioned like, oh yeah, this is for
Until the wet t-shirt contest.
wet t-shirt contest, fetish demonstrations, and it's just like
This is definitely
openly inviting
my
swinging.
next vacation. When you said swinging, I was like on the swing set. Like,
Yeah, it said-
I just pictured a giant tree.
Yeah,
And like epic, like this party sounded really cool, like
Yeah.
an adult, like kind of adventure zone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh no, It's swinging.
Swinging.
Like a
Yeah,
key
baby.
parties.
Yeah.
I guess you could.
But David, for your reference, the app is called Fab Swingers.
FAB.
FAB Swingers.
All right, real quick, doing it on the
An app
Android
that brings
the
together
Google Store,
interested parties.
and it just says it's not it.
Maybe it's not an Apple app, or this is in England. Maybe it's like an English app.
Or maybe
Discontinued.
no, there's some apps that you can download.
Oh,
but
like
not from
outside the store.
Yeah.
So third party.
Because Google doesn't like
They're
those
like, we
kind of-
don't. Yeah, we don't endorse this. This
We-
what is this?
very
Whatever.
wrong, but we will steal your privacy
Yeah,
data.
it's bad. Bad. Are you
but-
sure you want to install this app?
But yeah, give us permissions.
Private camping club.
Another
No. I
swinging-
was just looking at the details on that one.
I mean, this sounds just like a bunch of fun.
4-person luxury yurts.
Yurts?
It's yurts.
YERTZ?
YURTS.
That
Like
might
a
be-
like a hut.
Like the yurt? Like eating?
Like shut up. Like eating? Yurting?
Yurting? Was that the new one?
I don't know. Okay. Well, maybe we have time for 2 more.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, next one. Headline: Drunk Buffalo. Don't know what this means. It's probably a literal buffalo, though.
I think a buffalo got drunk. That's
I
what I'm
think.
going for.
Okay. The RTE reported on July 7th that 3 farmers in the... All right, I'm going to try. Don't
Clap it out.
Don't throw me down.
Clap it out.
Gujarat. It's spelled Gujarat. Gujarat.
Gujarat.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're close.
Gujarat state of India. All right. Were arrested for selling alcohol, and their buffalo gave them away. I think it's a drunk buffalo.
Yeah.
Police official.
17 vowels
Police-
followed by a consonant.
Here's we go. I'm gonna give it an honest try. Police official Dilipsn. That's not even. I felt bad. Okay, I'm just gonna spell it. DILIPSINH Baldev. So that's the Dilipsin. I'm sorry.
That's
Sorry if
fine.
you hear this,
all the way in
Mr.
India.
or Mrs. Baldev. Said the animals were acting, quote, strangely, and their mouths started frothing. So one of the men called the veterinarian. The vet took a look at the water trough where the buffalo had been drinking and noticed the water was colored and had a strange smell. Turns out the farmers had hidden their moonshine bottles at the bottom of the trough, but some had broken. The buffalo were drunk. The vet informed police, who raided the farm and confiscated 100 bottles of alcohol. So they were fucking wasted.
Yeah.
If assuming all 100 bottles had been
Are
broken.
they not allowed to have alcohol in India? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Is there, like, prohibition law in-
or culturally, or I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's hilarious that there was just like
I mean,
a drunk buffalo gave away.
I didn't know there was buffalo in India.
Maybe
Now that's cool.
Are
I
they
like that.
native to India, or are they like imported? I
Well,
wonder.
then
Or...
there's the American buffalo. That is.
Yeah. What does a native India buffalo look
All right.
like? Is it like like huge?
Alcohol
looking at pictures?
prohibition in India. The
Oh, so they do.
directive Principles of the state policy in the Constitution of India state that the state shall endeavor to bring about prohibition of the consumption except for medicinal purposes
Interesting.
of intoxicating drinks and of drugs which are injurious to health.
So no recreational use for alcohol in India. Legal.
But there are some states that do not enforce it. So it is
So it's
to the
like-
state too.
Okay. All right. So state level, not necessarily, but like it's like
Yeah.
it seems like the country kind of just has a general stance.
Yeah. Cool.
Or that's a no-no.
And then one more thing. And we will get to one more. India buffalo.
Yeah. Well, what are we looking at here? They real big? What's the genus name?
The water buffalo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that
That's what
right
I just
away?
Googled. The Asian water buffalo.
Well, the Asian water buffalo.
Southeast Asia, India subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and China.
Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. What's the difference between a water buffalo and a bison?
Probably not that much.
Or just a buffalo and a bison.
It's like coyotes and dogs, right? They're kind of the
or
same.
is it? Are they actually different, or is it just like different names for?
So a bison's definitely different from a buffalo.
Okay. What about like an ox?
Definitely different.
See, those are all in my mind are basically the same animal.
Buffalo are native to Africa and Asia. Bison are North America.
So it's like the difference between llamas and alpacas.
Yeah, alpacas are South America. And llamas are North America.
But they basically look. I mean, I guess they
don't
look a little different.
They don't look the same, but they do have the same shape.
Similar.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, but it's continentally. It's like
Continentally.
Yeah. Okay, last story.
All right.
I like how we're learning. This.
That was actually informative.
Turns into trivia.
I absolutely thought this was just going to be just nonsense. But that was informative.
It is 98% nonsense.
All right, David, I'm going to give you an option here.
Number 2.
I'm going to read some headlines and you can pick one.
No, that's giving too much away. You just decide.
I feel like these don't say a lot.
You give me the headline, motherfucker.
All right. All right. This next one. Headline. Chutzpah.
There we go. I like that.
All right.
This can be anything.
All right. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Is it that Jewish?
It sounds, yes, it sounds like it. During the Scottish Open on July 9th, a spectator, quote, entered the 10th tee area, unquote, and removed a golf club from Rory McIlroy's bag, then took a few swings with it, the Associated Press reported. McIlroy reportedly watched bemused before the man was escorted from the course by security officers. Golfers John Ram and Justin Thomas were also on the tee. One witness told the Scotsman newspaper the players laughed it off, saying they knew he wasn't a golfer when they saw his grip. So it's just a spectator who was just like, I want to try.
It's
like see what this is all
going
about.
American football game, and like as the punter is practicing, you just like walk up and like try to kick the ball too.
So just a very bold spectator.
I mean, I'm surprised that doesn't happen more in golf.
I mean, like the way it's set up,
open.
It's not like it's like
a fucking shoestring.
It's not like a Coliseum setup. There's no walls. It's just there's,
I'm
maybe
not
there's
dropping
like
10 feet.
Yeah,
I am stepping over a 1 foot tall shoestring.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even. I don't even want to say rope.
Most of the times, there's no
rope.
rails.
Yeah.
It's usually just like.
And that's only around where they hit the ball, and then for putts they have them far away. But have you seen the security guards at golf? They're not. I can outrun 99% of the security guards at any golf course.
It's golf,
and I am not a runner.
Yeah, well, it's true.
I am the opposite. I am not a runner.
Well, I mean, it just sounds like the guy's having a good time,
or he just got. I guess he just got.
He just got escorted off by security.
He just got kicked
Which
out.
he's just like slap on the wrist. Yeah, don't do that. Like those aren't your clubs.
He now has like a great story.
Yeah,
no one's gonna believe him.
He just walked up, just like.
Also, most people aren't going to care about this story.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
your golfing buddies will.
Yeah, but I like that the guy he took.
Oh,
he took the club from. It's just like he's just like, yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah,
look at this guy trying to swing this golf club.
He's all about it.
And then all the professionals just like, yeah, clearly he's not a golfer. Just shit talk on the guy.
It's like dressing up like in a Lakers uniform and then like going to shooting practice, but missing every single shot.
They're like, so that guy's not on the team. Whose ball boy is that?
Can you imagine that? Like getting somehow into it and. Oh, that'd be a good. That'd be a good.
I could see like a third-rate comedy movie based off of that kind of premise.
I like for real.
Like
for real.
It sounds like sounds like a Waterboy if Waterboy wasn't actually good at football. Yeah. He just happened into it and they're like Mike. Yeah, you got to go. But he had the shoes. The shoes were the crutch.
Without the magic shoes.
Yeah. That's great.
That was Little Bow Wow, right?
Yeah, Lil Bow Wow. Yeah, they're playing basketball.
And that's all the time we have for today because we're about to get sued.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's news to us for just about 30 minutes.
More or less.
Yeah, but we got some stories in.
Yeah.
Some new things learned.
this episode takes off, we can revisit this and just do
whether or
longer
not
news
we
segments.
will revisit
news is definitely gonna stay
Yeah.
on Beard Me That Beer.
no matter what. Thanks for listening.
Keep drinking, keep listening. Beer Me That Beer is a San Diego-based craft beer YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and podcast show.
And for more of us, check out beardmethatbeer.com. That's beardmethatbeer.com. If you want to reach out directly to us, email us at bmtbinfo@gmail.com. That's bmtbinfo@gmail.com.